Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the Bobcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Troy's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Connor. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Back to throw, it's Ford. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to throw. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure coming. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Spins away from the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Snap it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rush is on him. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Wants to throw. It's Ford. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Higgins. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Connor. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And tackled there by the defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Troy.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Iowa State delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Ames. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the Big 12. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They
breaks into the open. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Lyons. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring them to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air, it's Ford. Makes the grab.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. The play action fake. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
17-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Schwartz. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
3rd down coming.
Looking to throw, it's Ford. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Troy! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Leaves it with the back. Nice move there. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. To the air, it's Ford. Lofts one high and deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping... And the pressure was too much. They get him at 15.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, we're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He rifles one deep to the left. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and that... down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Hands it off. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Ford. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll send the tight end in motion. Handoff from the gun. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Ford. Makes the grab on the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by just 1 over Georgia. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Going deep. Pulls it in on the left. He's loose. Touchdown, Bobcats. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Ford. Bringing the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Trojans line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. 1st down for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that 1st down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. They'll run for it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Complete to the right. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10.
42, Spider.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the 1st half when you got to have an execution. There's got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the 1st half.
Slams it ahead. This time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion, but was denied.
Troy, 21, Texas State.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, How refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
And the Trojans will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. He'll do it himself. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. That's reeled in, it's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's looking to throw on third and short. Got his man downfield. At the 20, he's got space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bobcats will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
Second and goal.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on third and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That slices the lead to 2. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. They're trailing by 24 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pocket breaking down. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Texas State. How about this defense taking one back to the house? That
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Back to throw, it's Ford. Makes the grab, it's Higgins.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage. For the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Higgins. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Trojans decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to...
There he goes! They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here comes the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bobcats will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They'll give it to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Ford. Under fire. And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Oh, he's got headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Once he got some room, it was over. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
33, Troy, 21.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Ford. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
It's third down.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. He leaves it with his back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. To the air on second down. Unloads it left. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
First and goal, Texas State.
He'll keep it himself. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
He's now set.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Pushes for the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up third and goal.
They want to dance their way in on third and goal.
Ball carried
Knocked
by
down in the
running back.
backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth and goal.
They'll send the back in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
I mean, fourth and goal, and what does he do? He makes plays. This is why quarterbacks with this kind of athletic ability are so hard to stop. Big-time money down on fourth down, and the quarterback makes the play for him.
attempt to try. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
21.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. To the air, it's Ford. Rushes on him, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Connor. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Connor. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Give to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Houston. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Off play action on first down. There's the pressure. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, oof. You start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the fourth quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Ford. Got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Dortch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Troy.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
The AT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Troy, 35.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Ford. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. And he lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The throw. Got his man on the right. Off to the races. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Troy, 35.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Here comes the Heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Ford. Shoots it to the left. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Makes the grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
Number 18, the catch and score.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Auburn is in serious trouble right now. I hope that coach is renting and not buying there on the Plains, because that could be a bad investment. They're trailing by 15 to Georgia. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lions. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.